Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on the channel. This is the Ten Hag Manchester United Revolution, and this stream, I had to get the United fans. So on my right, the return of the GOAT, the man himself, Mr. Saeed. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Return, long time. Let's see what's happening.
100%. And
Return of the goat. Return of the goat.
I got
Return
the
the
two.
goat.
I got the two ITKs here. One of them, Hardeep. How you doing, Hardeep?
Yes, guys. What you're saying? I'm very well, thank you. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, man. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good.
But yeah.
Good.
Also, United Corner, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Exciting times around United right now.
100%, man. 100%, but yeah.
Efficiency. I mean, if we are efficient, we'll get it done.
100%. Talking about Man United, I'm just gonna read the updates from the man himself. Big up to Mo Ibrahim, top tier journalist, as we all know. But let me just bring up the comments. So big up to Chris Smith. Yeah, he's messing around with Ronaldo, but yeah, big up to Chris Smith and Mo Ibrahim. Both of them top tier. But yeah, these are the updates from the man himself, Mo Ibrahim. Darwin Núñez is a player Manchester United are seriously considering. There is no problem from player side. Personal terms not an issue, and player is aware of the project. Currently, Manchester United are willing to pay a fee around 60 million euros guaranteed, with some add-ons which could take it to a total of around 70 million euros. Benfica want 80 to 85 million euros for the player. It's down to the clubs to find an agreement. Núñez, according to Google, has 30 goal contributions in 28 games and 26 out of the 30 were goals. A solid addition to the Manchester United squad if they can get the deal done. Moving on to another player that United are closing in is Ajax's Duran Timber. Timber is a 20-year-old centre-back who is showing why he can become one of the best regularly with top performances week in, week out. Manchester United will not have an issue on paying the fee to Ajax. It's all down to Timber, whether he continues at Ajax and develops there or joins his previous manager, Eric Ten Hag at Old Trafford. He is, of course, aware of Ten Hag's system, so he would fit in well. There is an overload of quality at the centre-back position, though they haven't been informed, so Timber may have a role at right back. He wants game time. Timber will decide soon on his future. Manchester United are ready and waiting. The Frankie de Jong saga continues to provide its twists and turns. Xavi and Barcelona would love to keep him, and the player would love to stay at Barca. It's his dream club. However, Barcelona are in a financial problem with them not signing the CVC. Oh, there's an echo. Never mind. It's all good. CVC agreement, they have to sell. Oh, echo again. Who's that coming from? Hello? Okay, yeah. Just stay on me, everyone, and then I'll just. Yeah. Let me carry on. CVC agreement, they have to sell players in order to register Andres Christensen and Frank Kessie. They are also working on signing Lewandowski. As things stand, Manchester United are waiting for Barcelona to approve the sale of the player, as Man United are willing to negotiate a deal. United waiting on Barcelona for the go-ahead to bid. A bid is ready for De Jong. Ten Hag continues the player to join him at Old Trafford. PSG are also looking at a midfielder. Cool. That's all wrapped. This is from Mo Ibrahim, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go to Hardeep and United. Obviously, they both got their own sources, but Hardeep, I'll start with you. How likely is De Jong to happen to Manchester United?
Well, personally, I'd say if you compare it to around a month ago, it was extremely unlikely. He just came out of the blue from Gerald Romero, but right now I think it's 80% chance of it happening. Just probability. With United at the moment, they're pushing for him. Ten Hag really wants to play, and he himself is pushing intently. If we could get him, he'd be a great addition. So it's very, very likely.
Yeah, and United corner yourself. I mean, how likely is De Jong to Manchester United?
I'm quite optimistic about it. I just think how I see it is, if it's kind of like with the Paul Pogba situation currently at United. I know that he's now left, but we shouldn't go for players that are doubting whether they want to join or not. We should go for players who, like Núñez, where personal terms wouldn't be a problem, who would actually want to join no matter what. I just think signing these like big name players, some of them have big egos, some of them don't, but like they all want like Champions League football. And I feel if a player doesn't want to join us, then we just shouldn't go for him because it's just not good. Because if we don't get Champions League football next season, they'll want to leave, and then team morale will go down, and then we'll just go into a spiraling descent. So I don't see the point in signing a player who maybe doesn't want to join for us. But yeah.
100%. If you guys just tune in right now, make sure to smash the likes and yes, of course, we've hit 100 subs on the channel. I mean, I think it's under 1 month, so big up to everyone that's subscribed.
One more, so we need to keep on pushing. Come on, guys, subscribe.
Let's get to 200 now. Next is 200 subscribers. But yeah, Saeed, I want to come to you. How do you think? What's from your perspective, De Jong?
So, De Jong, he's a good player, but I'm worried he just doesn't want to come. Like, it's been said that he doesn't want to leave Barca. He really likes Barcelona. Obviously, he wants UCL football as well, so that's like another like big point. I'm scared that he's just gonna come along, just get his money and just leave. Like, I don't think he wants to stay at a club that can't get UCL. But just end up like, I wouldn't say he'd be lazy, just be unhappy. He wouldn't play well. And like, he's obviously gonna be like a big point for United in terms of the midfield because like we're lacking there. But yeah, I'm not too convinced. He's a baller, but I'm not worried about his technical ability at all. I'm just worried about his like happiness. Like I wouldn't think he'll stay loyal to the club, if you get what I'm saying.
100%. Obviously, I think it's dream clubs to play for Barcelona. But if you think about it, if you're a former manager that possibly you could argue that brought the best out of him, I don't know why you're not considering to join him. Because obviously, I think the deal is happening for me. Like De Jong, for me, come on, De Jong, you should realize, come on, manager, the Ten Hag got the best out of you in Ajax. So why are you not enjoying back? But obviously, for me, I can see this still happening for me. It's just a matter of time, innit? But
guys, just to point out, turns out Ten Hag, he wants another midfielder. I'll keep an eye on Neves as well. Neves, I think he might go to Barcelona, but he's
your
definitely
guy, Hardeep. That's your guy, Neves. But for me, we need a CDM, man.
He's a reducer, though. He's a reducer. If Ten Hag wants him and De Jong in the midfield, I mean, that would be...
You need a natural number 6. We haven't been linked to one CDM yet.
Sangari from PSV would be a real option, though. I mean, why aren't we over him? I mean, Ten Hag knows a lot about him. Certainly knows a lot about him, especially from a scouting perspective.
Yeah, Daniel, I think it's already been confirmed. Ronaldo's already staying next season. So, yeah, he's already staying next season. He's already confirmed, I think, one of his press conferences that he's staying. So,
yeah, I understand.
Big up to Ronaldo. And also the quotes that he said today that he said, we're going to believe that we can win trophies next season. He said we have to get behind the manager. Unlike some fans from United, I'm not going to shout name who, but yeah, I mean, obviously we do have to get behind. I don't know what happened to United corner, but obviously we do have to support Ten Hag. But Hardeep, I want to ask you, do you think the United fan base will have patience to give to Ten Hag?
You don't know respect with our fan base. If you look at the last 9 years with Lou Van Gaal, David Moyes, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but now Ten Hag. Right now, our fans need to be really patient. They haven't been showing it for the past 9 years, and if they don't, it shows why they are a toxic bunch of issues. Obviously, both the infrastructure of the Glazers and obviously the ballroom.
I was going to talk about that. You know what, Hardy? I was going to talk about ownership because before we move on to the other players, we have to talk about this serious thing. Ralph Rangnick, I don't know if you guys saw, he has scrapped his 2-year consultancy role. These United idiots, these admins that make the publish it onto the website, Rangnick has left due to his job at Austria. You know how bullshit that is? Let me tell you why. After Crystal Palace, Rangnick came out with a quote saying, I'm looking forward to working with Ten Hag. Said he has no issue on doing the consultancy and Austria job. So why on earth are United lying and saying, oh, he's gone because of the Austrian job? That just shows me and Hardeep on this channel, we've been exposing these Glazers. We've been exposed. We have been warning United fans, do not get gassed because you never know what can happen. But listen, these boards are just stupid. And for me, with Ralph Rangnick leaving, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. To be fair, it just shows you how it just explains the word incompetence for the board. Honestly, I think the main reason they sacked him is because he's called out the players, he's called out the ownership, he's called out the board, he's basically called out everyone. So the only reason they sacked him is because he's called them out. He's called the players out. Players were not happy with him. And now since when the players saw that news, they were happy. So Saeed, what do you think about Ralph Ragnick scrapping his 2 years?
First, I think he did it for a good reason, because if I was him, those sleepless nights I'll be getting. Like United, they need like a big fix. I like when I say big, I mean big. They need a whole like rewiring from top to bottom, from board to players. Because you have some players that they won't have faith in the club, they won't have faith in the managers, they don't even have faith in their own teammates. And also the owners, they don't really care. Like United is just social media FC. Like you've seen like some of the things I've been posting on like TikTok, Instagram,
training and all that.
exactly training this train. What's the point of posting our training if nothing useful is coming out of it?
Exactly.
Like I know that they need their money, they need their PR, but so what's the money gonna be of use for? To go into a Glazer's back pocket? Like we need to see major investments, not only just from players, but like signing new coaches. Like now we need like someone to fill in that consultancy role that Ragnick.
Well, we've got Andy O'Boyle now. We've got Andy O'Boyle.
Probably yes man there as well.
He's a yes man. I mean,
yeah, that's the problem. Like you've seen this with Jose Mourinho. He's exposed the players many times before. Then they sack him. Like when they said it's about like the status of the club,
people said, United fans said, but the United fans were arguing, they're complaining, but we should have got Conte. Mate, do you honestly think Glazer would appoint Conte? There's no chance.
Never.
There's no chance.
Reminds me of Jose, but a little less fierce.
Glazers would never appoint Conte because Glazers know themselves that Conte would rip them apart. But also, another thing is player power at this football club. These players, I saw a report that Ronaldo didn't want Conte, or I don't know. I believe
it's probably bullshit. It's probably just bullshit. It can't be wrong.
Yeah, some players at the football club basically didn't want Conte. This just shows you player power is still happening at this football club. It's just player power. But Hardeep, what do you know about Ralph Ragnick leaving the consultancy role?
I think personally, it's just down to how we actually operate as a club. I mean, it's not down to his footballing philosophy, his footballing expertise. He wanted to actually collaborate with Ten Hag, and Ten Hag was actually really willing. But again, the incompetence from the club, they are thriving yet again. This is why we aren't going to be successful in this ownership. And this is why, as fans, we need to pressure for new takeover, new infrastructure, and how we operate, and new philosophy. This is why we are best again. Simple as that.
100%. Now we're going to talk about the new. How would I describe Andy? What's his job? Like, basically, he's going to help with John Murtough. So, Andy O'Boyle has been appointed from Manchester United. He's going to be basically helping out with John Murtough. I have no idea who this man is. All I know is he worked for the Premier League. He was head of.
He also worked at Liverpool as well. He also worked.
Great. That's also great. You know what? That's also great because I would bring in a guy that's former work with Liverpool. That doesn't make sense. But Hardeep, I don't know if you know any information from him, but tell us what's his job.
To be fair, I don't really know any much about him, but the thing is, from his expertise point of view, he is really good at responsibility in terms of actually scouting talents, recruiting the actual right fitness structures, right philosophy in place. With him, I think he will definitely liaise with John Murtough in the director of football role. He will be his yes man. He'll be his yes man. He'll be his PA. Simple as that.
John Murtough hype. I was throwing that on Twitter, mate. John Murtough, all this and that. Listen, John Murtough. I mean, to be fair, apparently from reports, he was the one that wanted. What's this? Report that Royale shot in a visit back to his home country, Brazil.
I saw that.
Looking now. Anyways, if that is true, then oh my days. But yeah, John Murtough. Apparently, there was reports that he was the one that actually wanted Ten Hag. So if that is true, then fair play. But I'm still not going to give no praise to John Murtough yet until I actually see something. But let me bring this comment up. What are your thoughts on the restructuring and recruiting of the board? Is it helping or hurting the club? Hardy, we can answer that if you want.
Time will tell. Time will tell, especially with the coming transfer window. With the actual transfer window open soon, you don't know what to expect with ownership. You don't know what to expect with behind the scenes. Are United being fishers in the business? I can see a bit of improvement there, but we still need to be skeptical. It could all be false. It could all be false. We don't know where it's true or not. They need to deliver. They show action rather than words.
Saeed, what's your thoughts on the recruiting of the club?
I mean, it's in the right direction, but we can't just necessarily say it's been a success as of now. I think, like as Ragnick said, we need another 2 to 3 summers to like get back into like title races, for example. So we can't really judge them as of now, but definitely in the right direction. Especially with like these talks of these new signings, even like in boards. Apparently, like you said, John Murto wanted Ragnick as not Ragnick, Ten Hag as well. So definitely in the right way forward, but as of now, we cannot really like decide what it has been for the club yet.
100%. But for me, if I look at the club who they've recruited, they haven't bought the right players. Like they just bought marketing shirt sales signings, in my opinion. But in my opinion, this summer is going to be interesting. I think we're going to sign. I think we're going to sign 4 to 5 max players. I think we'll definitely sign a fullback. In my opinion, or like Timber will definitely happen. He will come to Man United. I don't think he's that stupid enough to stay at Ajax. But Hardeep, during Timber, any updates on him?
United still in advanced talks with him, and we're likely to be in final stages. He's really open to moving with us. And if you look at his expertise player, his profile player, he's a player that Ten Hag admires. He really wants to bring him from Ajax, and with the actual addition Timber, with that potential, he will certainly improve us. It's very, very likely to happen. Reportedly, I'd say around about less than £45 million. Reportedly, that's my opinion.
Yeah. So during Timber is in advanced talks with Manchester United, and yeah, for me, I think this is happening for me. Like Manchester United, in name, we are a big club. We're the biggest club in name, but we don't act like the biggest club. But for me, Timber, obviously, he's got Ten Hag there. In my opinion, I think Ten Hag would want to play him right back. And for me, I've seen the stats. Apparently, when he plays centre back, apparently his area was poor when he plays centre back. So I would actually like him to play right back, as obviously Wan-Bissaka may be leaving. Tuanzebe's for me. Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly. I think it was Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly. Yeah, both of them.
Jones can say as well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's true or not, but Jones could say he's going to have a testimonial until he retires.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's turning up to that, but yeah. With Tuanzebe, I mean, maybe we should have kept him, maybe, but I don't know. Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly going, I'm not surprised by
Tanzania
that.
was promising.
He
Like,
was.
he did have a lot of
Yeah,
good
yeah,
games.
but yeah, he didn't get racial abuse after Sheffield United, if you guys remember.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that was awful.
That was bad. But still, we'll never forget that one game in Paris where he posted near on Mbappe.
What guy?
yeah, and then everyone sang Oli. Even Rance sang Oli at the wheel after that match as well. So.
Oh, I remember that as well.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, with centre backs, Timber's probably gonna happen. Paul Torres, this is an interesting one. We're actually in talks with him. I've seen Hardeep shouting out as well on the story, so we're in talks with him. Paul Torres, I think, left-footed centre back. We don't have any left-footed centre back in the club, so I'd take him. But what I'm seeing is people comparing him to Lindelof. I think that's a stupid comparison. I think Paul Torres is a way better defender than Lindelof. He's strong. People say that he's weak. I don't believe that he's weak. I think Paul Torres he's actually. What's going on? Saeed.
Yeah, there's a bit of noise background. Yeah.
Saeed, true. But
No
Torres,
worries, that's fine.
Saeed, man.
What
Actually,
the
no,
hell
Try
is
to keep the noise down, though. Try to keep the noise down as well, but no worries.
happening? Bro, I thought I was muted.
No, it's fine. Paul Torres, Saeed, go on. Talk about Paul Torres.
So I haven't watched a lot of him, apart from that one Villarreal versus United game.
Mhm.
That's a go.
Yeah, I'll get
Ugh.
Hardeep. Don't worry. Hardeep can because Hardeep knows.
But like from what I've been hearing, at left-footed centre back, strong. I'm pretty sure he's quick as well.
He is quick.
He is, yes.
So
Yeah.
it could be good, but I'm pretty sure Villarreal are asking for 60 million.
Yeah, that's his release clause.
6
Yeah,
million
so
euros
6
from
mi-
yeah.
Is he
That's like
worth it?
that's
though?
like 45 to 50 minutes. You know what? That's a bargain, in my opinion.
I wouldn't
But-
necessarily see a bargain.
Yeah, 40 to
But
50
I
million
mean,
max.
he is wanted by a lot of like top European clubs.
Hardy, your thoughts on Pau Torres as a player?
You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to getting Pau Torres Timber, but with Torres himself, he's 25 years old. He's deceptively quick, stronger and better than Lindelof and Maguire. Maguire, he will be out of the team instantly. No chance he will start. But from a quality perspective, he epitomises the need of a modern day centre back. He's technically good on the ball, very progressive, very aggressive in the ball, in and out transitions, very good as well. So he'd be a really good addition.
I don't know how you spell your name, but Ram says, "Am I right to say Pau Torres would be a bet to Lindelof?" Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right to say that.
Agree.
But guys, remember Maguire is in jeopardy. His captaincy is in jeopardy as well. Listen, Maguire, I don't see him getting games next season because if you guys watched Ten Hag's first press conference, someone asked him about Maguire. He just said Maguire's a great player. Obviously, you cannot expect him to say Maguire's a bad player, but he only said he's a good player. And let's see what happens next season. That's what someone asked him about captaincy. He said he just said he's a good player. So I see him changing the captaincy. From what Chris Smith told me, that if Ten Hag sends De Jong, he wants to make De Jong captain. If this is true, I don't know about this, but for me, the options that I would have is only De Jong and Ronaldo for me. But Hardeep, is there any captaincy news that you've heard about?
Yeah. Just to reiterate on Christmas points on Frankie De Jong potentially being his captain. Ronaldo, he is definitely in high consideration to be there. The hair as well. I think Bruno Fernandes, he's been earmarked as another candidate as well. Probably vice captain, to be fair, from that expertise. But with De Jong, with that mentality, with the quality he has in the ball, and his personality, I wouldn't be opposed to that as well. But if Ten Hag wants him as captain, you got to back him. But Ronaldo, ideally, for us, given his mentality, given his pedigree, he's definitely deserves captaincy.
Yeah, so don't worry, we're talking about Darwin Nunes right now. So Hardeep, you can explain what's going on with Darwin Nunes, this man right there on the stream.
Well, personal terms have actually been verbally agreed with her. Now it's on to ongoing talks with Benfica. They want reportedly less than 100 million euros. United will have willing to pay around about 75 million euros plus additional add-ons, rising up to around about 95 million euros. Right now, I can see United getting done, but there's talks of Liverpool potentially going in. I believe that's a smoke screen. I don't believe Liverpool.
That's probably smoke screen. Yeah, that's probably smoke screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Big up to Waleed. I know this is United stream, but any news on Jesus and Tielemans? Jesus will be Arteta's first signing. I know Hardeep. I know it's funny, but we're talking about that banter club. Jesus will be Arteta's first signing. Tielemans, Arsenal are in talks with him. They've offered him £40 million. So let's see.
Yeah.
Tielemans will 100% leave this summer. Tielemans is gone this summer.
And also, keep on Neves as well.
Keep an eye on Neves. He might join Arsenal if he's stupid enough, but yeah, he might join Arsenal. But that's the news. Gabriel Jesus will be out to his first signing. Don't worry. Hey, listen, this tapping merchant Fabrizio Romano that people rate. Honestly, I can't stand the guy. Honestly, I don't know how people rate him. Because I watched one of his videos. He explained why Ralf Rangnick left. He said that he left because of the Austrian job. Mate, stop lying to the viewers, mate. Stop lying. He didn't. This Romano is one overhyped journalist on Twitter. I'm being serious. Romano is over. He just retweets people, and then he gets news late, updates late. So I don't rate Romano for me. But you know what? With his sources, I can't lie. It is high, reliable, but I'm just saying that
and the consistency, like whatever he says.
I do rate his consistency because he works overnight, but he does get his stuff late. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to say.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, if you look at around about 3 years ago, he was highly credible. But if you look at David Hornstein, he's in
David
go-to.
Ornstein, what else? Oh yeah, Hardeep's guy. What's his name? Zishan. That's the
Zishan
guy.
as well.
That's the guy, man. That's the guy. I'm always going to trust in Zishan, man.
Very credible, especially about leaks in the dressing room as well.
100%. Yeah, Lingard leaving. Let's talk about this because on the group chat on this me and Traps and yeah, we just had a debate about Paul Pogba.
Oh.
Has he been a success at Manchester United? I'll start with Hardeep. Hardeep, has Paul Pogba been a success for Manchester United?
For the past 6 years, I'd say maybe flop potentially, but I'd say he's resting around about 6 out of 10 because if you look at his consistency, we haven't built a team around him, the infrastructure and how we actually operate as a club. And if you look at on off the pitch as well, the issue is Mino Raiola, who has sadly passed away. I mean, rest in peace to him. So sad to see him going. The toxicity of it as agent and him off the pitch is just so ridiculous. Performance levels wise, he hasn't been delivered to standards. We thought he would definitely be challenging for a title due to his quality, just mentality, due to his competence in our transitions. But we lack the CDM. We lack the CDM to actually get the best out of him. We should have built a team around his capabilities. So for me, 6 out of 10.
Saeed, stop watching TikTok. But has Pogba been a success at Man United?
I would say no. Mainly because he's just been very inconsistent. Like he's had some very, very, very good performances, but like after that, he'll just disappear. He'll just come
Yeah.
back, then
No.
get injured,
Yeah.
disappear for a while, then play really good, play shit, injured, disappear. Like that's literally just what it's been for the past 6 years.
Yeah,
Especially for the
100%.
price tag.
You know
That
what?
was
For
a
me, I think
hefty pay.
this is best for both parties, really. I mean,
Yeah.
For me, I rate Pogba highly. I think Pogba's a beast. But for me, now I can't scapegoat him anymore. Now what I'm seeing is people just going on to Bruno now. Oh, scapegoating him now. Also, I saw one tweet saying, "Oh, if we sell Bruno, we'll be successful." I mean, listen, I'm not. I'm not surprised by these United fan base because honestly, as soon as Pogba leaves, they're gonna look for another place to scapegoat. Now it's Bruno. For me, I'm not surprised that they're gonna scapegoat on him because you know what, they people have high standards for Bruno Fernandes because people know that he's a good player. So when he plays one match, they will slate on him because they know they are expecting him to get a goal contribution every game. They are expecting him to get a goal contribution every game, but when the brain goes missing, it's all quiet. Oh no, he's still the best midfielder in the world. But I'm seeing Louis van Gaal. You know what? I have all my respect to Louis van Gaal. I liked him as a United manager, but he's saying that the brain should win Ballon d'Or. What are you talking about, Louis van Gaal, mate? Honestly, Louis van Gaal. Honestly, that's when I saw that quote. That's when I lost my respect to you because honestly, saying the brain should win Ballon d'Or, nah.
That's a little bit of a stretch. But he has had a good season.
That's what some believable say. But but Darwin Núñez is in advanced talks. If you're going back to United.
But I'm hearing £64 million
Yeah,
plus
how did we
Andreas Pereira.
We didn't have to play a swap deal for Andreas Pereira.
There's truth in that. There's actually truth in that. I don't know whether that's actually advanced or not, but there's definitely truth in that. If you look at Miguel Delaney, an Irish journalist, he's really credible around United. He say that we're actually involved Andreas Pereira and swap deal for Núñez. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. Will Benfica be tempted and then actually accept it? I don't know, but it's personally a really good proposal, a really good deal.
100%. Listen, if the reports are true about Ten Hag wants to keep him, then honestly, Ten Hag just don't need that.
Why would Ten Hag want to keep Andreas Pereira?
No,
apparently he thinks he's a good technical player and all that. So.
I don't believe that.
No. I don't believe that. But if this is true, listen, Pereira only turns up in preseason. That's why we call him preseason Pirlo. So because he only turns up in preseason. But honestly,
I still won't forget that one goal against Southampton.
Just get Pereira out. Just get him out the door. Get Phil Jones out the door. Get Dean Henderson out the door. Who else?
Get McTominay out as well. I mean,
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you'll
but
be
Tom
here.
needs
I think we
needs
should
to stop.
keep Dean Henderson.
No. Oh, okay. Dean and stuff. We said McTominay, but
Nah.
I think you might have rattled Saeed there when you said sell McTominay because someone here said McTominay should be Man United captain.
He's an on and off player.
For me, McTominay he's awful. Honestly, when I
Just
went,
if he learned how to pass consistently, he'll be good.
it's the fact that he fouls like when he's booked, he's still fouling people. He's just
Yeah.
he's so irrational, man. He's
Just
so
proper
honestly,
yeah.
Brexit.
Exactly. Passion merchants. I mean, because mentality.
I hope we do get Frank de Jong, which we will. We will. I'm just
We
saying.
need a proper DM. Like you
Yeah.
can't have a midfielder someone like De Jong
Just
and
get Basuma,
Bruno.
bruv. I don't know why it's so quiet, but just get him, bruv.
He
can
goes
play.
villain. He goes villain now as well. I mean, Steven Gerrard, he's pushing for him. If we aren't going to go for him, let's look for a different caliber player. Simple.
Yeah, we definitely need
100%.
someone that's we need a proper anchor.
Yeah, really.
100%.
Well, what about Ndidi? I mean, despite being injury prone, would you be opposed to getting him? I mean, Ndidi would be a good show, but he's injury prone. That's the issue.
Yeah,
He's
he is injured, bro.
proven.
Yeah.
No,
Which is
he
good.
does get injured a lot. I hate when players get injured, bruv. When players are injury prone, that's not my type of players.
No.
Comment, that's fine. Sorry to shift track a bit, but do you believe the reports from Talksport and De Jong other play? Huh? Wait, do you believe the
On
reports
De
from
Jong
Talksport
other
on De Jong
players?
other players?
So I think it's all about the talks with Barcelona.
Oh, I think he's talking about if it's true, but yeah, Talksport are reliable. But yeah, Hardeep, is the Talksport De Jong thing true?
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. I mean, if you look at the journalist, Alex Cook, he is really, really credible. He's got a lot of connections for United. And according to my information from my source, the talks are very, very, very increasingly intensifying. They're likely to get De Jong at the moment. It's really looking promising. Very promising at the moment. Talks are actually really advanced. Expects to something significant in the coming weeks or even coming days. So depends on the speed as well.
100%. With De Jong, for me, people were saying play him number 6. Nah, he's not. Ten Hag won't do that. In 2019, there was a quote from Eric Ten Hag saying that he wants De Jong to. He doesn't think De Jong is right to play as a lone number 6 because he wants De Jong to play as freely as number 8. So he wants him to have like every other area as possible. So he wants De Jong to basically play as a number 8.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Fred. Hardeep. What do you think will happen with Fred?
Fred. I mean, Fred could be a viable option for a short term if you look at it logically, but we need a CDM though. I mean, Fred at best, he's a good player, tenacious wise, and also in transitions. But it's for his first touch, his passing ability, that needs to improve.
Yeah.
So,
I'd have got Tremeni, but he's off to Real Madrid now. So,
yeah, he's a United fan as well. He's a United fan, formerly in past, but yeah. No,
Talking about Real Madrid, I feel like they're gonna get back into their glory days.
Yeah.
Like just wow. Even like this season they've been so good. Like I wasn't expecting Ancelotti to do much after he went to Everton.
yeah, man. Where's the Liverpool fans? Quadruple, yeah. Best team in the world. Yeah.
Quadruple's finished.
That is
Best team in the world. Yeah, whatever, mate.
So they're too like what's the word? I'll say exuberant. They're a little bit too enthusiastic. They release so much. They have so much energy that when they flop, they just.
This Liverpool hype needs to stop.
Yes, Jurgen Klopp is good. Yes, you got some world class players, but your midfield is turning into utter shit.
Oh.
Massive news.
Thiago, what's called only performs once every couple months because he's injured all the other time. Keita, just Keita.
Yeah, Salah's overrated for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
such a poor second half of the season.
Unbelievable.
How much goals did he bag? Like 2?
I don't know, but
yeah.
Any PSG fans out there, I'm just going to say the news from the Tapint merchant. Agreement now signed between Luis Campos and Paris Saint-Germain. He's going to be the new face of PSG project after 2 meetings with the PSG board. Campos is the man who built Lille and AS Monaco miracles. He drove PSG. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for
Oh,
that.
we
Thanks
should
for
have
that
gone
type
for
of
him though.
reaction.
We should have gone for him as well. I mean, he'd be a good sporting director for us. I
We
don't
should
know
have
why.
got Paul Mitchell, but Hardeep, your sources got that wrong, didn't they?
You know what? It's down to United in the end. We were definitely close to getting him. There was actually agreement verbally in place, but United pushed out in the
Yeah,
end.
there actually was agreement because Zishan actually said it, but honestly, I'm not surprised because the people that overhype these owners, I'm just gonna ignore them. I will ignore them. If anyone overhypes, but people say, but they've always spent money. Yeah, they have, but not on the right players, have they? They haven't spent on the
Wait,
right
could he blame the board or would he blame the manager?
Oh,
players.
blame Wolves.
For me, it's bored, man. Bored.
I
Yeah.
think it'll be a bit of
I'm
both.
gonna be honest with you, yeah.
Because the
Oli,
managers,
with
they got who they wanted.
on
But the problem is,
for me, I
like,
think
the board doesn't give managers enough time. Like, look how much managers we've cycled through.
yeah, with Oli, you know what? I kind of put all the blame to him. You know, I realized that Oli actually wanted Grealish. He actually wanted Grealish, but the board said no. They went to get Donny van der Beek, who for me that wasn't Oli's player. I don't believe Oli said get me van der Beek because if he did, he'll be playing him every game. But
He didn't want Ronaldo as well. He didn't even
Ronaldo wasn't Oli's signing. I'm going to say right
Yeah,
now,
but
he wasn't
to be
Oli's
honest,
signing.
he worked out because, of course, he'll work out. He'll work out for any club. But he was his top priority, I'll say.
He wasn't.
Ole was definitely wouldn't mind them. I'll take him, but that's not who I
But
really
for
want.
Oli lied to the fans anyways. He said he's gonna be successful. You're never successful. So
I mean, I think we should have let him have the rest of the season.
nah, not for
No,
me.
no
After losing to Watford, no chance.
Liverpool's won. Liverpool fought 5-0 to Liverpool at home. He should have stuck then.
And then fans were trying
Yeah,
Oli's at the
we
wheel.
stacked him too late into the season. That's the problem. Because we're already halfway.
Yeah, with Ten Hag for me, you guys know me.
That's like we need to give him time.
Exactly.
I'm giving all my patience with him. I'm giving all my time with
He
him.
needs time.
I'm not
Because
saying Ten Hag out after.
We've
15
learned valuable
games.
lessons from the past couple of years.
Hardy won't say Ten Hag out after 15 games.
I mean, obviously, if you look at our fan base, top Reds, they went back. And they want Pochettino. They want Pochettino. Majority of them.
Yeah, Traps. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Traps. He's no exception.
100% Traps. Honestly, for you to say Ten Hag's a nobody, that's just a ridiculous statement. But let's see if he's a nobody next season. But what I'm saying, first game of the season, do not expect it to be a nice attacking football because it's going to take time to implement this tactics. So.
It would be nice attacking football. We should still be playing good. Every single start of the season.
I'm just saying it's going to take time.
Even having very good starts to season games.
I mean, to be fair, Ten Hag will have a lot of time with pre-season anyway. So let's see how we remember with David Moyes.
The World Cups later
David
on.
Moyes didn't have pre-season when Man United, if you guys remember. He didn't have pre-season. He just had the holiday.
Especially because of that World Cup.
On July the 1st. I mean, with David Moyes, he was actually recruited on July the 1st. He didn't get enough time for pre-season.
You know what? I just realised United players report back to training in 3 weeks' time. I don't know this, but they report back in 3 weeks' time because we have.
That's actually pretty.
Yeah. We have 4 games in Australia for next month, so Ten Hag wants to bring some of the players back. So that's interesting, you know. James Garner is one that I might want to keep personally, but I don't know.
All right, guys. I have a question. How would you think the World Cup would affect this season in general?
I think in terms of injuries, in terms of from a marketability point of view, I think it would definitely actually affect it from a temporary level. But if you look at the World Cup as well, the World Cup from an actual financial point of view, I think it would definitely impact the financial side of things. Maybe with injuries, maybe with congestion in fixtures, injuries as well. I think there'll certainly be a lot of negatives there.
Yeah, for me, I mean, Premier League has already announced that they're going to do a 1 month break anyway, so I don't think it's going to affect that much. So,
I mean, it is from the 21st of November to the 18th of December.
That will definitely affect the title race between Liverpool and City. So,
yeah, because if you see, let's have a look at Premier League standings for next season.
But
fixtures,
Hardeep, is there any updates that we've missed during the stream, or is this just quiet?
No. Just the same regurgitation from our information. So nothing at the moment, no.
Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'm giving the 10 Hag time. The era is looking nice because we've announced that Matter will be going Lingard for me.
Yeah.
People saying that he deserves a
farewell.
farewell, but no.
Yeah, at least the farewell. I wouldn't say a testimony because
Oh.
obviously what his brother's been saying.
He doesn't. For me, I don't think Lingard needs a farewell or anything. Because
No.
honestly, it's actually
And
just poor.
he's been good for us. When
That,
he's
no, that was before. So that was before, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about now.
If
Maybe
you-
before
It
lockdown.
actually
Yeah.
stinks.
No, like
It actually stinks as well.
according to the Premier League, the season has been adjusted to accommodate the FIFA World Cup 2030, which will take place in the middle of the domestic
Yeah,
calendar.
they're gonna take
Yes.
1 month break. Yeah.
So so people are gonna get. So the last set of matches is gonna be played over the weekend of the 4th and
Breaking
the 13th
news!
of November.
Nunes is understood to have favoured Liverpool up to now, but his camp are prepared to listen to Man United as the club.
Oh, smoke screen.
And the new
Liverpool aren't
era
seriously
under Tenag,
interested.
Miguel Delaney reporting on us. Thanks for that update. But yeah, I mean, I already saw that from Hardeep's story, but I don't believe this. But you never know. Because
So he did score a good couple goals
if
against.
Nunes does go to Liverpool, then put all the blame to Hardeep. No, I'm joking. Put all the blame to Hardeep. But
To be honest, I
listen,
don't think they need
that
him.
with Nunes, apparently his ball control is rubbish and all that. But honestly, I don't care. I still want Darwin Nunes. Listen, next season we're gonna be playing around 50 games because let's say we do well in the European League, he's gonna be playing around 50 games, so he'll definitely get game time. Ronaldo, he won't be asking himself to play every game to Tenag.
Yeah.
He's a 37. He needs to get some rest off from games, but
Yeah, I think
Nunes
he's
will
starting
definitely
to
have
slow
games.
down now.
Nunes
Yeah,
will
also rest to actually lose your point about Nunes. He's only 22 years old. 22 years old, and he's got amazing potential. I can see him developing dramatically under Tenag.
And Ronaldo has a 1 year contract left on his contract.
Yeah.
So you know what?
You think he'll take that one year extension?
Oh, it depends on the actual ambition of the football club.
Let's see what happens next season.
Yeah.
But I think we'll leave as a free agent. That's what United do. We'll sell him as a free agent.
He'll probably go to PSG. Probably goes to PSG for one last season, then go to Sporting before he retires.
Mbappe will probably force the board to get him. So
yeah.
I mean, if we see Ronaldo retiring, do you think he'll become a manager straight away, or he'll start off as a coach?
Coach probably.
Probably coach.
He'll be a great coach.
He will definitely.
Like for me, with Ronaldo being the coach, he would definitely influence the youngsters that we have at the club. I mean, people like Hannibal Mentraby and Zidane Iqbal, they've already said in quotes that Ronaldo has already learned them. They're influential to the youngsters. So I wouldn't mind Ronaldo being coach because he can influence these youngsters, man. Because if people coming out, Hannibal saying Ronaldo, he's been teaching us, he's been inspiration.
Garnacho as well. Garnacho, he's been influenced by Ronaldo.
Garnacho, you know what? Tenag, I'll hobby do put him in the first team next season because he's a serious talent for me. He is a serious talent. Let's see what happens with Man United. Also, Ahmed is coming. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ahmed's coming back, right? So he's coming back.
As well. Pelestri. I love Pelestri as well. Yeah.
I forgot about him. Oh my days.
Both very good players, so. Both very good players.
Good question from Rotor Devils. Big up yourself. What formation would Tenag use? For me, 4-2-3-1. Hardeep, what do you think?
Agreed. Yes, 4-2-3-1. If you look at his short fullback state, they're normally not necessarily overlapping, but they actually interlap.
Yeah, so basically what I saw. Yeah, sorry, you think Aaron.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the formation itself. He like potentially he wants to actually have his wingers to actually be inverted. He wants them to be really creative in transitions. Midfield, that could be competent in possession. I think Bruno could definitely be a really good factor in as well. But obviously Donny van der Beek and possibly Frankie de Jong as well, alongside with Nick Ronaldo as well. That'd be so interesting.
And what I saw as well from, I think it was Skorka or someone, but Tenag end game, obviously he plays 43 but end game, yeah, it's almost like a free back. Like his CDM like drops back and all his wingers, fullbacks, they go up front, so go forward, they go from the left. But he likes fullbacks being like quick, rapid. He likes basically, I don't know, like aggressive play. Apparently his style is pressing. So what I saw from Hardeep, one of his stories is apparently I think it was a former Ajax player or whatever, some source here.
Yeah.
And apparently United players will dream about pressing in their dreams. So listen.
It might be. I think I might know who that is. I think that's probably Daily Business. Daily Business symbol.
Hardeep, I've heard reports the young is off. No.
Oh no.
That's not true.
Slow sports news. Slow sports news.
I mean, Hardy, I think Rose Red Devils just tuning in right now. So if you'd like to recap with them,
Yeah. Sure, yeah. Rose Red Devils, obviously, with the situation with Over de Jong, maybe around a month ago it was really unlikely, but now talks with him have actually intensified. We're in talks with Barcelona at the moment. A fee of around about 85 million euros will definitely get him. However, right at the moment, United and Ten Hag, they're pushed for him. So keep an eye on this deal. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. This from Demasio. Paulo Dybala would like to play for clubs like Barcelona, Madrid, United, or City, but none of them are following his situation closely. Dybala, I mean, depends with Ten Hag. If you want him, fair enough. But Dybala for me, just I don't know, man.
No Sanchez.
Yeah,
No Sanchez.
but we should have got him a long time ago.
Yeah.
But comment. What are the updates from what Ibrahim during late? That's fine. I'll read it to you again. So basically, let me just recap it. So basically, Nunes is for Nunes, personal terms are not an issue. Manchester United are willing to pay a fee around 60 million euros guaranteed with some add-ons. With Timber, yes, Timber himself has to decide if he wants to join Man United. He will decide he will decide soon on his future. With Frankie De Jong, Barcelona have to sell him. In Barcelona still can't register Christensen or Frank Kessie, so and they're also working on signing Lewandowski. So as things stand, Manchester United are waiting for Barcelona to approve the sale of the player, as Man United are willing to negotiate a deal. It's from Mo Ibrahim. So if you're new here, subscribe, like the video. Next comment. Reminds me of the Sancho 90% situation. Hopefully you don't focus on De Jong too much, 100%. I mean, I'd say for me, follow closely Mark Goldbridge because his sources are top tier as well. So Mark Goldbridge has said previously on the stream that he's like 70% confident or 80% confident that De Jong will happen. He also said during Timber, he's 90% confident. With Nunes, I think he's been quiet with Nunes, but I think he's also confident that we'll get Nunes. But from Football Terrace, on his Twitter, he put Frankie De Jong with a time machine. He also put Nunes with a time machine. So let's see what happens. But I think this obviously transfer window opens next week, so that's when we will speak to the clubs and hopefully sign someone. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. It's only next week, so this is how fast days go every day. So next week.
Question.
Yeah.
If United were to sell Marcus Rashford, who would you replace him with and why?
Ooh. I feel like
Anthony.
we wouldn't need a replacement, but we should keep a
For me,
younger
Anthony.
player.
I'll get Anthony for me.
Anthony's
I
one.
would say we should start allowing players to break through, like Garnacho, for example.
Wait, Hardeep, has Rafinha been already confirmed to Barcelona? Because if not, maybe I want him.
I hope that United will actually pursue it. But at the moment, he's very, very likely to go to Barcelona. Barcelona are in the final stages still, but it depends on the CVC issue, especially with the likes of selling their actual commercial rights, their actual revenue streams, and most of all, their assets. De Jong's one of the main assets of Barcelona, and if they were to sell him, I think they'll certainly facilitate one of the deals such as Frank Kessie, Christensen, Azpilicueta, so on. They will definitely have to sell one of the players. I think De Jong's increasingly likes happening.
Well, that was, if you want to join the stream now, I'll send you the link and don't be afraid to jump on and have your thoughts. But
Also, have a say.
Have your say, man. Link is say. Have your say, Pro. Don't be afraid to join. But he said we probably need a defensive left back. Tellers isn't the best.
Malacia will be a really good signing.
Guys, I feel like we could see Ten Hag try and adapt his tactics to necessarily like suit the players around them instead of trying to sign players that would suit his tactics. I thought that would work better in terms of like both parties, the parties being the manager and the players. Like, I feel like he should try to work with the players he has already because like the board isn't really known to back managers well.
Yeah.
So like for example, if Wan-Bissaka, I mean he might leave, he might stay. But like for example, we know that he ain't the best attacking wise. But for example, he could be like a more of a stay in his own half right back. If you got what I'm trying to say, like won't necessarily go up all the time, but like he's like a defensive anchor to sit with the other two centre backs. Because we obviously have Telles, who I'm pretty sure he is going to stay for the season, but you never know. But for example, if he stays, he could go up. We could see like a back three happen again with a defensive number 6, like an anchor, and then with De Jong coming in, he could be like a box to box. If you got what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So I could see that happening. I feel like that would happen instead.
All you need, if Ollie was still here, notepad and a pen, because that's his tactics. He used to wear his tactics on there.
Tactics
Honestly,
and vibes.
I feel like my plan would work.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair with Ten Hag, listen, he can decide whatever formation he wants. Because what I'm saying, yeah, he knows himself. He said it before. Pep struggled in his first season. He, on his own words, he said that Pep took this Premier League. I think all the quotes, Hardeep, again, when Ten Hag said about Pep, because I actually forgot, but he did say that Pep like bought the or something. I don't know, but
Errors comes to an end, and obviously he admires Liverpool City and how they play and how they press the ball and how
but
they
he said an era always comes to an end.
Yeah,
so
that's
when
right.
he said that, yo, I know he's
Goosebumps. Had absolute
I hope
goosebumps.
Bruno's form improve. I think he will. I think Bruno's form will improve. I think
Bruno
Bruno
back.
Bruno himself realizes that he's had a bad season, and he knows himself that he's had a poor season.
Yeah, he's
so.
a very humble player. Like he understands when he
Well,
plays.
so you know why? Because Bruno, I think a lot. Yeah, after Brian, a commentator asked him, "What's your thoughts on fans singing you're not fit to watch, you're not fit to wear the shirt?" He said he agrees with the fans that he wasn't fit to wear the shirt. So I think Bruno's honest and comes out after the games. I played poor, so Bruno's honest.
He just acts on his words.
The header's honest.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's honest. So Rashford, I don't know what's going on with Rashford.
Let's see
Listen,
much.
can Rashford be improved under Ten Hag? That's the main question.
100%.
'Cause I don't.
Possibly. Yes.
I mean,
For me, these players they cannot throw him. They cannot throw Ten Hag under the bus. They cannot do that anymore.
no, they won't be able to. Ten Hag,
Listen.
you already know that. You can see that he is not messing around. He knows that
Yeah,
he got appointed to one of the biggest clubs of all time.
Mm.
He got appointed to turn the club back into their glory days. He is not messing around. I'm just saying he can actually act on what he said. For example, errors have to come to an end.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
When he said that, mate, I was jumping up my chair, mate. Because honestly,
Oh, it's actually so.
I was like, wow, but I'm hoping he's just not another PR merchant. I'm just saying stuff.
no. He's not that type of person. No. He's serious. He's serious when he says these things.
Because now he's really.
Ten Hag is the type of manager that says after the games we played poor. I should improve. So Ten Hag is the type of guy to admit that he's done something wrong. So listen, Ten Hag, you can't say, oh, let's hope that he's not PR matching, because listen, the things that he says is true. He's not one to be lied to the media, because honestly, for me, this is my opinion. I really think the media don't like him. I really think the media do not like him already, because this Samuel Lucas guy, he's the one to keep an eye out, because this guy loves Dean Henderson. He did the Dean Henderson fanboy. I think one of the journalists said in his first press conference, "Oh, the Premier League is a new league for you. How will you cope with it?" Honestly, they already start to question it. So honestly, the media already do not like him. This is my opinion. I don't know about your opinion, but I really think the media don't like him. So
same here. I agree. I mean, with Lucas, right? Yes, he's really biased. But he is really analytical when it comes to United news. He's very credible in his own information, in his own reporting. But the bias towards Dean Henderson, so disgusting.
Listen, my keeper one player of the season, man. What's going on here, man? Let's talk about this. David has been. You know what? When I saw this, I was like surprised. This was a vote from the actual players. Like everyone voted. So you know what? I'm surprised that Ronaldo didn't get it, but I'll still take De Gea. Still deserves it. It's my keeper. Before people saying he's finished, he's washed, he's that, he's this, he can't play out from the back. Listen, next season, let's see, because I still think he can. This narrative of he cannot play from the back and all this bullshit, he can, but they just clip. People, you know what people like to do? They clip up one clip where he passes it, or he passes wrong from the back, and then De Gea can't play from the back. I remember that clip against Norwich where people clipped that up. Listen, why would he? Maguire was marked, like people were onto him, so why would he pass it there? So honestly, he had to clear out. So we didn't even concede. Fact is, we didn't even concede. So I don't know why people was clipping that up, but Oh, this narrative.
Yeah, I think he doesn't even trust Maguire as well. He doesn't even trust Maguire as well. Maguire's let him down countlessly.
100%. And with De Gea, for me, I'm gonna let's see next season because we're gonna have a better defense than last season. So we're definitely gonna have a better season. So let's see all this narrative. Let's see if it's still there next season. But what I'm saying, I think he can. That narrative is just rubbish, in my opinion. But let's just see what happens next
I'm
season.
excited to see this.
But wait, say that again, see?
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen this season. Especially, I'm excited to see not even like what
Yeah,
happens.
I wouldn't say excited because let's just all come
where
down.
we place. I'm excited to see the place.
At the beginning of the season, we were all saying league, all this, but it's just,
We aren't going to win the league. We aren't going to win the league. We aren't. It'll be between City and Liverpool. Simple as that. But we
yeah, I'll be
ain't
between
gonna
them two again. Yeah, I feel bad for Ten Hag honestly, but I think Ten Hag will try his best. But what I'm saying, Arsenal fans, we're coming for you in Europa League. We're coming for you. And Hardeep, tell them Hardeep.
Yeah. Well, Arsenal fans. What can I say about you guys? You guys are so incompetent. So
Roll
brilliant.
to the Devils. I hope you're joking. I really do hope you're joking.
Oh, Brilliant rants. No. He's one of the league.
Nah, I think he's joking. Don't worry, he's joking.
Oh,
But yeah, with Lee Grant, I'm not. Listen, I don't care about Lee Grant's future, man. He's the one that spreading out the dressing room leaks. So I don't care about Lee Grant. He can go. He can retire. So I don't care about his future because he works for Talksport anyway. So you can go. You can focus on that job rather than playing for Man United. Really,
Yeah.
all Lee Grant was doing, was handing out the cones and bibs and making tea for our Frank. So that's what Lee Grant did at Man United.
he wasn't even
He's
doing
got,
nothing.
he's got
there
his
at
money
all.
though. He's got his money.
Yeah. Listen,
Crazy.
apparently his wage was 60 grand. Listen,
60 grand. 60 grand a week. That's a lot though. That's a lot though, man.
I mean, to this year, he was doing more for the club than some certain players.
like
Getting
who?
paid like 100k.
What did Lee Grant do? Say, tell me.
Come on.
Like what you just said. I
Listen,
rather
he
have
lost,
a
he
player.
lost the penalty. Remember that penalty shootout when Phil Jones missed it? Lee Grant was in goal. I don't know if you
It
guys
was
remember.
horrible then, yeah.
Yeah, Lee Grant was hot.
Nah, he
This guy
died in
can't
slow
even save a
motion.
penalty, man.
He
It's the
died in
pick
slow
boots. Hardeep is the pick boots, man.
Remember
was
that.
an
Remember that. Sort of-
amazing stream. Just watching Mark Goldridge rage. But
Oh.
yeah, I've heard he's moving on to Talksport now.
Yeah, he works for Talksport now.
Temporary. Yeah.
He's still working with United stands, so don't worry. He only said that post on Twitter just to like shock you, but he's actually he works for both. They got to Mo Ibrahim, who's just tuning in right now.
Yeah.
Top tier source. But
Top
Mo
tier.
Ibrahim, if you're watching right now, what are the updates with Frankie De Jong and Timber? Has anything changed or is it the same thing? But
It's just
Yeah,
definitely
it's
not to
good.
change in the
Yeah,
time
it's
that
good.
we started this stream.
well, you never know. Some of our players are overpaid 100%.
Most, I'll change that
Oh,
someone to
yeah.
Rashford's on 250 grand a week, which
Luke
he don't-
Shaw as well. Luke Shaw.
That's your boy Hardeep. That's your boy Hardeep.
He's overpriced as well.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, the same as I read about it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Guys, make sure
Yeah.
to check out his article on the Muppeteers. Very, very good article. So
Some of the are really credible as well. Really credible source as well.
100%. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, check out Hardeep because he writes articles for United Stand. So check
Oh,
it
there
out.
you go.
Hardeep, let them know where they can check out the articles.
Well, guys, if you look at the United Stand, if you look at the written articles, whether it's transfer related, whether it's news related, you'll find one more piece there. I've actually made over 10 pieces. Feel free to be engaged. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Big up Hardeep, man. Big up because that takes a lot of time. So big up to you, Hardeep, for doing that. Because that, for me, I can imagine how long that takes. And yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Big up.
We
Alright,
gotta
guys.
keep it work rate. We gotta keep us work rate. We gotta keep.
Guys,
it
I have
simple.
something to say.
Yeah.
on.
So I've just seen from source El Chiringuito. It's a Spanish source.
All right.
Manchester United are to be presented with an opportunity to sign Real Madrid's Spanish winger Marco Asensio.
No, that's false. That's false.
Probably propaganda though. I mean,
It's
Wow.
false.
nothing. No.
Monzi talks. Listen, Monzi, if you want to join the stream, there's still time because I send the link now. So
I
anyone
cannot see that happening.
anyone can join it. Anyone can join it. It's just not Monzi, but anyone.
I
Monzi,
cannot
just join
see-
the
I
link
cannot
and
see
talk
a
about Tanag. Monzi,
can't
come
see
and join and
Asensio.
talk about. Go on to you.
I can't see Asensio joining.
No, you joined last time. So, Monzi, if you want the link,
He isn't horrible.
Let me check what Hardeep put on the story. Barcelona's final game of last season has served as a farewell to many players of the current team. Ooh.
Probably De Jong. Most likely to be De Jong.
Well, it's in the comment. I'll put anyone there's 5 people watching this, guys. The link is there. We can have a short call-in show, just a short one, if anyone does join. But yeah, you can have just press that link. This stream has been very professional so far. It has been. So yeah. No messing around like last stream.
Yes,
But
yeah. Look like the last time I was on there. Definitely.
yeah, the link is there. It's actually let me check on YouTube.
Posted it like a good 3 times, I think.
100%. But Hardeep,
Yeah.
what was I was going to ask you a question. Luke Shaw, are you going to give Luke Shaw one more season? Because I'm seeing a lot of him that will want to.
Well, yeah, I'll actually give him another season, but I still don't really trust him. Technically, as a player, he's so injury prone as well. He's got a weak mentality. We're really sure. Well, when he's been here for about 8 years, he hasn't had any consistent seasons. He's so injury prone. He's so unpredictable in what he does, but I'll give him another season.
Saeed, can you put the link in the comments for me? I don't know why it's not popping out. So I'll put the link in the private chat. Just copy and paste and put it in the chat for me.
All right, let me just.
Oh, you can do that if you want. But yeah, I don't know why my comments why not popping up for me. Weird. But I put in the private chat. You guys can just copy and paste and put no more comments because I don't know why it's not showing now. That's a bit weird.
Right.
I mean, you might have a setting that only allows mods to send it into the comments.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, not the unlimited. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a slapped in, so just copy and paste it into Google sign. That should work now.
I did that. You got wait. Say just copy and paste in it.
Yeah, I posted it in.
Did you? Hold on.
Oh.
I can't see it.
That's what's good. I can't see your links as well.
That's weird. Oh, wait, Hardeep, can you? Wait, hold on.
Hang on 1 second.
Technical issues, guys.
This is bad. It said that I posted the
Holland are beating Belgium. No way.
Yeah, they are.
Who's beating Belgium?
Berg won in school, yeah.
Holland's beating Belgium, Saeed.
Did you say Holland?
Holland, Netherlands.
Who the hell calls the Holland? We call it the Netherlands.
No, why my comments not popping? What the hell's going on? Wait, let me come in and out. One of you posted. Let me come in and out. Hold on.
For some reason, I'm not allowed to post this. Oh, bloody hell. Why ain't it working? That's wild. Yeah, sorry, does it work for you?
Let's have a look in the comments.
Right, let's have a look.
It's still not posting.
It's wild.
That is odd.
Yeah, it must be due to the system. I don't know why it's not working.
That is weird, man. What is going on?
If you have him on Instagram, just DM it to him.
Yeah, man, I'll send you personally. I'll send it to you.
But wow, Bertrand scored. That's Bertrand.
Monzi, check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp.
All right, guys. So Frankie De Jong, this is his stats so far. So he's had 95% pass accuracy.
Yeah.
He's obviously got the assist for Bergwijn.
Yeah.
And he's only lost possession 3 times.
What a play though.
It should be in the comments now because I can see.
Yeah, I can see that.
It should be in the comments.
Yeah, it works now. So De Jong's having a good game so far.
Just anyone that's watching this, there's 5 views. Just click on the link, call in, and have your say. But let me just send it to you personally, anyways.
So
yeah, we're gonna have a mini call-in show, guys. All right. What's the link? Have I already pasted it? But carry on reading the stats, Saeed, about De Jong.
I'll just repeat that again. So, Frankie De Jong, he's had a 95% pass accuracy. He's gotten 1 assist. He's had 3 key passes, and he's lost possession 3 times in the first half.
Ooh.
And also said he's made 40 accurate passes. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that is good.
That is good, man. I can do that. Well, yeah, you know what, De Jong's a quality player, man. Honestly, I should wrap this up deal soon, but Monzi, I sent it to you on WhatsApp, so the link is on WhatsApp. So check your WhatsApp
It was
now.
a very, very good goal from Bergwijn, though.
What a go, though. I mean, how it's
I'm not
worked
sure
in
if you guys have
transition.
seen it.
Wow.
But just have a look on Twitter if you want to see the goal. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I sent it to you, Monzi, on WhatsApp.
Oh, what a go, though. What a go, though.
But yeah, Hardeep, name me 5 players you. Oh, United updates. Hardeep, I mean, I was gonna ask a question, but let's just answer this. Oh wait, hold on. Monzi talks.
Who is?
What's happening?
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got flipping. Wait a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Wait a minute. I'll put a profile pic. Wait a minute.
All right, let's answer this. Hardeep. United updates from Harish. Big up to you.
Yes. So, yes, let me just regurgitate it. With Jong, we're in advanced talks with Barcelona. United very confident that that fee of around less than 80 million euros would, I think, complete the deal. De Jong is definitely willing to join us. Talks are intensifying. And with Darwin Núñez, first terms, they've been agreed. Now, it's just down to the negotiation with Benfica. If you look at the actual smokescreen of Liverpool in talks with him, that's false. That's really, really false. I can correlate that, and obviously that's really, really false.
100%. If you're just tuning in right now, make sure to like the video. And Monzi is back.
I'm back. What are we talking about?
Ten Hag. Talk to me, man. What are you expecting next season? What are you expecting next season, Monzi?
I'm expecting a fucking miracle. You know what I mean? Well, it's they're all the old lot are leaving, so it's good. You know what I mean? Pogba's finally gone. Lingard's gone. Matic, Phil Jones. Well, I don't know why he's still there, but Lee Grant, he's going. Mike Phelan's going. I'm not sure about the Ranić thing, but he's going. So, do you know what I mean? Just need to start buying someone. This fucking De Jong thing's doing me in. If you don't want to come, if you don't want to come, move on. Go with someone else. It's better. You know, there's younger players out there than him. You know what I mean? I don't even think he's that good. To be fair.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Well, you think McTominay's better, yeah?
Yeah. No, fuck off. McTominay's better. No. I don't know. What did Barcelona win last year?
The Copa del Rey.
Oh, don't worry, yes.
Fuck me, I could win that.
Is this
Anything, yeah, but
Yeah,
they didn't win anything.
Surprising, you don't rate De Jong. That's actually surprising.
No, I don't rate it. I think we've had enough of Dutch players. You know what I mean?
Oh my days.
Well, the last Dutch player that was any good was Van Nistelrooy, and that was it. Oh, and sorry, Van der Sar.
Blind.
Who else?
Well, I think Blind. For me, I think he's underrated. You know, I think it was underrated for Man United.
Well played, though. Very versatile as well.
Well, see what happens.
Yeah, but
see what happens with Palestri, and I can't believe they want to bring Pereira back. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, good scouting. Yeah, fuck off. So I mean, let him go. Let him go. Who's the other one? I let Garnacho have a go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But we got
as well.
Hannibal. Yeah. Well, Hannibal's too aggressive. That's why he got. I couldn't believe when they took him off. You're too aggressive. It's like, what the fuck is the only player? It's the only player bothering. I just don't finish a.
Yeah, Monzi, what do you think about Bruno Fernandes, Monzi? Do you rate him? Oh, are you there?
Obviously, curious.
He's gone. Neil Ashton from Manchester United has cut him off. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say
with PR machine.
Listen, for those that don't know who Neil Ashton is, before he joined Man United, I think he worked for the Sun or Neil Ashton is one of the worst. I don't know. Like apparently before he joined, there was some bad reports. What was it again? I don't know. He's just
PR journalist. Yeah, PR journalist.
Yeah, he's just a PR journalist. Anyways, he is the one that leaks the information to the people as Samuel Luckhurst and other people. Like honestly, listen, Matt Judge is gone, so that's what I care about. Matt Judge leaving because he's the one that gave flipping Phil Jones a new contract. So honestly, Matt Judge going is good. It's a sign of progression. But also, you got to give credit to Ralph Rangnick because he was the one that was slating the youth. I mean, not youth, the recruitment. So honestly, I have all my respect to Ralph Rangnick, but on the pitch, it's understandable that he didn't do it on the pitch. I can admit that he didn't do enough on the pitch. But honestly, just think, he's not even a manager. That's what. Oh no, he's not a manager. He came here to analyze what the problem is at Man United. He came here not to be a great tactician, but he came here to analyze what the issues at the small club. People are expecting him. Oh, he's a great tactician. He's gonna get us top 3. No, this is what annoys me, honestly. But he is not a manager. He came here to work out the problems at Manchester United Football Club. He came here to see who, for example, I think one of the press conferences said he said the dressing room is actually awful. He said with his own words, the dressing room is awful, and he said we should sign 9 to 10 players. And and when the board heard about that, sack him. Let's sack him because.
And also, he also talked about the players he was actually offered to sign in January, and yet we refused such a sign.
Exactly. This guy wanted Luis Diaz, and the board said no. Just one answer, no. That's not good.
Zakaria as well. Zakaria, Kamara. We should have went for those midfielders.
100%. Yeah, 100%. But I don't know. Listen, Zakaria. He's probably he was interested in Man United, but 100%. But got a comment. Oh, hold on, let me just bring this comment. I think Ralph did his job. He exposed the incompetence of the board and the players. 100%. 100%. Let's bring up this one. Hi guys, why Man United rumors are far less this time? Is it has anything to do with the new backroom changes? I mean,
yeah, I think that's possibly due to PR. Yeah. It's possibly due to PR.
There's always United news like early in the morning or afternoon, but when it's like this time, obviously it's quiet because there's still there is something going on behind the scenes, but it's just quiet for now. There's definitely something going on behind the scenes. It's just people just like to keep it quiet. So, but I'm gonna say he's still there. But yeah, I mean, Ralph did his job. His job.
He has. I mean, what more would he do apart from just supervise?
Listen, you know what? One critic that I can give him is story from Laurie Whitwell saying that Lars Connector was the one that gave tactics and he was unpaid. How you seen that from Laurie Whitwell?
Saw that.
Yeah, Lars Connector. Oh, Monzi's back. What's going on with the wife or Monzi, man?
Nah, I had a phone call. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Who's it from Manchester United,
Yeah, for the manager's job.
But Monzi, we're just talking about Ralph Rangnick. Like, first of all, before we talk about him leaving the 2 consultancy, how would you describe his 6 months at Manchester United?
Shit, fucking shit, innit? He had no power over anyone. Like, come in, they're like, yeah, and then they find out that he's only interim. They didn't care. None of them cared, did they? It's like, I've never seen a United team play so bad. Don't do that, stupid dog. Yeah, we shouldn't. It was just so bad. And then now he's left. That's probably why, because he's outed a few of them. But just hope 10R comes in. Got Pogba on the telly now talking shit. I just hope he changes it. But he seems to have got rid of, like, as I said, Pogba, all that lot. So I think Maguire might be next, but I don't know about Maguire. I don't know about Maguire. I don't know.
100%. That's your boy Maguire. But honestly, I think it's
my boy. He ain't my fucking boy. Fuck.
No, but Maguire, his captaincy is in jeopardy. That's why his captaincy. So I don't think it's be. Listen, I think it's either De Gea or Ronaldo for captain next year. So let's see what Tenag decides. But
I think Scott McTominay is going to get it. I don't know what we're laughing about. I just think he is.
He'll be a good captain. That's the thing.
He would be a good captain. He would so be a good captain. I know he can't pass the ball, but
yeah,
like,
he just
if you think
He
If
can't
you think
pass the
about
ball, but he can certainly
It's
pass some words
possible, yeah,
around
no.
too.
But if you think about it, if he had someone creative next to him, like decent, he could just go here, little touch. There you go.
That's true though.
Yeah, he'll tackle, he'll fight. You know what I mean?
he
He'll
can
shout.
tackle, he can run, but he just can't
Oh,
pass
he'll
the ball.
tackle, he'll shout. Oh, lovely.
That's what you need in a captain nowadays, though. Let's be real. If Maguire could do it, he most certainly
Yeah,
can.
that is true. If Dallo still gets a starting lineup, then McTominay should, because Dallow's shy.
What?
Dallo
just
is
a pass matcher.
shocking. Dallo is
What about
shocking.
Wan-Bissaka? Do you rate him?
No, not going forward.
Yeah, but if
They're
Wan
both
Bissaka
shit.
attack,
That
he'll
lot
be
can improve on the Tenag.
Yeah.
Though. He can improve on the Tenag.
Yeah, but obviously it'll take him a while to get back to like, not necessarily get back to, but like get his standards in attacking up, because that he is bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like he can't control the ball to save his life.
No.
It's as if like whenever he tries dribble, he just trips over the ball. Like, yes, it's just that awareness of where the ball is.
Who would we get? I don't know who's out there to get.
Probably Shed
We
Spence.
don't
probably.
have
I don't
right
know.
backs.
Just gotta have someone better than. I'm sorry, but they said they're getting rid of Wan-Bissaka. You got to get rid of Dallo as well. Dallo's awful. And Tellez.
Come on, man.
Tellez. We ain't got right. That back four, all the whole of back fours are awful. The only decent thing we've got, if our goal is getting player of the year, then you got to say that the back four is hopeless. We don't want Kante. We don't want Kante. We don't want people. Don't want rejects. Don't want fucking old people players. We don't want that shit. We don't want that. We're Man United. We should be buying off fucking Chelsea. Fuck that. We should be going to get decent players, not these half-hearted bollocks.
Just wasting time with Frank.
Yeah, I don't reckon we should get there. I'd leave him.
He's young. He's already very good. Can he?
Di Maria was good, and we brought him, and he was shit.
Yeah, true. But Di Maria, yeah, like the thing with him, it was more like I would say attitude, but like his personal preferences were just not there.
His partner didn't like Manchester, anyways.
De Jong don't want to come to Man United. What's that, Barcelona?
Yeah, that's the point. That's what I said earlier. He don't want to come to United. He could work.
But
well,
we don't want him.
To be here.
If he don't want to come, don't get him. Go and get someone else. Like
the reason he doesn't want to come is we're not playing Champions League football, so
we won't be playing Champions League football next season either, unless we win the Europa League.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we have to. If we don't, then I would just cry. I would die.
I think this guy means, will Man United prove next season? I think they will. But listen,
they can. I wouldn't say he will, but they should.
You know what? I'm going to give an expectation for tonight. I think he has to try and win the Europa League.
I think the question should be: is Steve McLaren going to bring his brolly?
Listen, Munzie was alive when Stephen McLaren was there when we won the treble. But listen,
fucking hell, all right, I ain't that old.
But listen, I've heard good reports about Stephen McLaren and Munzie. But is he?
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Yeah,
he's a good coach. He's a good coach, but a manager is hopeless. Yeah, but a good coach. Yeah, he is a good coach. Well, we won the treble, didn't we? So, so you wasn't? Was you not alive when we won the treble?
Nah, mate. I'm 16.
Fuck off. That makes me feel well old.
You know, I only saw United winning the Europa League and Premier League. That's the only.
Premier
League. I was like 5 years old.
I nearly lost my head when we won the treble. I jumped up and smashed my mum's lights. She had a low light. I went.
Is heading to Bayern. Yeah, we all know.
Yeah,
that.
You never seen us win the Champions League.
Nope.
So let's see.
I was only 2 years old when we won in 08. So yeah.
Yeah. So there's no way.
You're like 60 anyway, so you saw every month. You're like 60, right? So.
Oh yeah, I'm 40 this year. It's not 60. 40, man. I've seen it all.
Ouch.
That's why when you lot moan, it's like, you know. I was moaning under Fergie, and I thought, oh, it wasn't that bad. Ferguson used to do some weird things, like play Phil Jones in midfield. Do you know what I mean? He used to. Oh, we had a shocking team when we won that league.
Yeah.
You what?
Experimental.
Yeah, we had a shocking team when we won that league, but we had a goal scorer, which we don't seem to. Well, we're not. I don't know. Ronaldo scored the goals, but I don't know. There's something not right.
It's not like the creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be going in the season with a 39-year-old up front.
Yeah, true.
What do you
But
think
who else? Who else you
What do
gonna
you
get?
think about Darwin Núñez? Do you rate him?
Not really seeing a lot about him, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They're raving about him, but then they could just hang about and try and get him as well. Bring Greenwood back.
He is gonna be back. That's what's
Yeah,
looking
he
like.
is. Yeah. I think when they brought Ronaldo, they thought, oh yeah, Greenwood could learn off him, and then but then of course that went to. If you think about it, nothing went right really, did it? Like Greenwood got flipping, what's the name? Couple of injuries. It was never working, and we never had a forward. Like Rannick said, he'd try to get another forward in, but they wouldn't let him. But I don't know. It's got to be different, and it's got. Hopefully, it'll change completely.
Have you heard Matt Goldberg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard him. Don't worry.
He's a prat.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. But yeah, I did hear him talks about. But there's a more Goldbridge. Yeah. Listen, people want to criticize his sources, but that's fine if you got to. But he did say De Jong. He's confident I was signing him, even though Monty doesn't like him. But when I asked you a question, you went to knock off. But I did ask you, do you rate Bruno Fernandes? So I think Bruno's in danger next season, because if we was to bring De Jong, then listen, Bruno's in massive danger. But
Nah, I think De Jong won't play like in the position.
no,
Bruno.
but I'm talking about Van der Beek. Sorry, Van der Beek will be playing as number 10.
Oh yeah, Van der Beek. It'll probably be Van der Beek. It'll be Van der Beek, Fernandes, and De Jong if they get De Jong.
Boy,
Yeah,
You won't be seeing Fred and McTominay together. I can tell you that. If you are, then I'm supporting C.
guys, do you think we should
You know
sign
what I mean?
Julian Alvarez?
That's awful.
What was that?
Julian Alvarez.
He's gone to see, mate. What are you talking about?
No, not him. He's Mexican. He plays for Ajax.
Stop. Oh, Lisandro Martinez, you mean?
Oh,
No, wait.
Yeah,
Lisandro. No,
I
Lisandro.
don't
Sorry.
think that's his name.
Lisandro Martinez. Sorry. Lisandro Martinez is the
Is it? I'm pretty
Argentinian.
sure. Is he Mexican or Argentinian?
Argentina.
South
Lisandro
African.
Martinez is the Argentina one. He plays
South
CDM.
African.
It's
Funny,
South American. They are. It's South American.
Cool. So yeah. So he's 24.
Oh, Edson Alvarez, you mean?
No, the one that plays for Ajax.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is another one.
Edson Alvarez, Mexican. Yeah, Edson Alvarez, playing for Ajax. Yeah, Edson Alvarez. That's the name.
There's like two players I'm getting confused about.
Yeah, Edson Alvarez is the Mexican one that plays midfielder and defender. Lisandro Martinez plays CDM and he's Argentinian for Ajax.
All right, cool. So Edson Alvarez, Mexican.
Yeah, he is.
He's a DM, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he can also play centre back.
Yeah, he can, yeah.
So his market value is at 18 million. Do you think that could be a possible signing?
I think Ten Hag will definitely
He'll look into it 100%.
big up the Don Jones. Always make
Oh,
sure
fuck off, Graham, you wanker. Graham, you know what Graham said to me, right? On the Champions League final, I was slagging all Liverpool fans off. He's going, no, how can you slag Liverpool fans off when Man United play shit? And I went, if Spurs were in the European Cup final and they got beat, you'd be doing exactly the same.
100%.
It ain't my fault that the Liverpool didn't score fighting.
We already know Mohamed. Thanks for reminding us, but we already know that. But Perisic, Tottenham, no one cares. Not in a rude way, but I don't listen. It's a good sign. It's a Conte signing, so I'm not surprised. Former Man United target, Perisic. Yeah, I mean, is what it is.
Fucking everyone's been a former Man United target, even I have.
Oh, listen, that player. I don't want to remind him, but Savic always links with him. But Monzi, name me before we end it. Name me 3 players that you would sign for Man United this summer if you're manager.
Timber. Fucking hell, I don't know who else. Who else been linked with? A centre midfielder. I would have said Kessie from AC Milan.
He's gone to Barca.
Yeah, he's going to Barcelona, isn't he? But I suppose De Jong, if we have to. Fucking De Jong. I don't know, Al.
So why don't you rate De Jong, man? What's going on? You have some agenda.
I didn't see nothing. No, nothing special. I'm watching him now. There's nothing special. I mean, it's like, but then that's what we need, isn't it? We don't need nothing special. We need someone to just do a job.
Yeah, he does. He does a job.
Well, he's better than
Probably-
Antonio Fred, so come on.
Exactly.
Probably what's the name as well? We were trying to go for
Yeah.
the forward. Who's the forward? We're going Nunes.
Yeah, Nunes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably him. So Timber, De Jong, and Nunes. I'll be happy with it if we got all three of them.
Saeed, what about? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, the same.
With Timber, I think Ten Hag would want to play him right back. I said this before. I think he will.
Because you have to. That means we have a versatile player.
What do you guys think about Pau Torres? I already heard Saeed's point of view, but Manzi Pau Torres, does that interest you?
Yeah, I know they're saying Pau. Yeah, because he wants a left footer. Yeah, Pau Torres as well. If he didn't get Timber, but I'd want Timber. Timber looks better than Pau Torres, but yeah, I'd be happy if we got. I'd be happy if we get anyone. To be fair, just got to trust it. We've got to trust him, haven't we? Just it's got to be completely different. The attitude's got to be different. If we see starting lineup Maguire and Lindelof playing at the back, then we're worried, don't we? Do you know what I mean?
100%. But yeah, I mean, that's been your Ten Hag My Night Revolution. As always, at the end of the stream, I shout out people. So say I know you're not that famous, but shout where people can find you.
I mean, I'm not to shout out really.
I mean, mainly on here. Just say mainly.
Yeah,
you can-
just here, isn't it? You're gonna catch me here, lurking around. I mean, I'm not gonna be in much streams over the next couple of weeks, but next season we going big.
100%. And obviously, you have a YouTube channel. Check that out.
Yeah, you can see me Monday Talks every Monday, doing Monday Formula One, Wednesday. Well, you won't see me. You see me other co-host. Holland are winning 2-0 now. The Bayers just scored. When the NBA on Wednesday, and then as soon as the football season, we'll be going big on the football, and then of course American football. Yeah, so all sports. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe to us Talks. He's nicked my name, but yeah, and Monday Talks as well.
I didn't listen. If I catch up with the subscribers here, that's embarrassing.
Well, that ain't hard. I've gone blooming stale. I don't know why.
Guys, but yeah, there's 10 people watching now, so make sure you guys subscribe to Monzi Talks on YouTube. Get him to what's your next target, Monzi?
300. I'm working my way there.
Get him to 300, guys. Come on, get him to 300. The man puts a lot of effort into the channel. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. You will see Saeed mostly on my streams, but I would say next season you'll see mostly. But yeah, make sure you guys like this video, share it around, subscribe to the channel as always. The next stream, I don't know. The next stream will probably be another transfer update, but I'll let you guys updated. But guys, appreciate Manzi and Saeed for joining. But I'll see you guys.
Come on, United.
Before I end it up, the Premier League returns in next 2 months. August, yeah, I know that.
August 6th, I'm pretty sure.
Thanks, Mohammed. But yeah, I know that. But guys, subscribe to this channel. There's 5 people watching. Subscribe, like, and Ten Hag era. Saeed, before I played the intro at the end, tell me what's gonna happen next season.